Hey, what's up guys, Dustin. I'm driving my Mazda 3, it's an '04, and today we're gonna turbo this thing. Currently, it is naturally aspirated. They come stock 160 horsepower, roughly. But you know what? We're gonna give it double that because this is the Dusty channel. And so, I'm waiting for my turbo to come in today. We're gonna start disassembling the intake manifold, and we're gonna start disassembling the exhaust manifold as well, and get everything bolted up, ready for that intercooler. Okay, and so fast forward, I got everything bolted up, turbo was boosting, I was making some horsepower, and it was running good for 6 months. Okay, and we're pulling the engine. So as you can tell, we have a problem, number 4 cylinder, the rod gave out, and you know, 10 PSI on stock rods for 6 months is not a good thing. So we got to pull the engine. Luckily I bought this other car, which I thought was a good investment because I had an engine that was blown as well. So I was like, holy cow. What we're gonna do here is still use a block. I am gonna repair it, and you'll see what is gonna be happening here with this engine pretty soon. Throughout this YouTube video, you're gonna see me change my hair, change my clothes, because this is gonna be progressive build for the Mazda 3. It's in shambles right now. But, this block right here, this trusty old block, is getting new pistons, new rods. It already has bearings in there. I'm gonna use the original crank because those are pretty sturdy. But yeah, we're gonna find some forged pistons and rods, and it's going to be turboed. I have got a 3-inch exhaust that I've already welded up, already mounted up on the original hooks and the hangers and stuff, so it's already in there. All I need to do is make the purchase. Pistons came in. The story behind this, it was pretty funny. They are Carillo pistons, so they're really high quality. I literally chased down the UPS guy today because I missed the delivery. No, but I'm excited to gap the rings and put these in. I got the rods to match, I got the pistons, we're gonna put it all together. I'll keep you updated on the progress, getting it all wired. Should be pretty soon. I am super pumped. Pistons and rods are in. There's the head. It is shaved. It is flat. I got the head gasket. It's a just a gasket from online from Big 3. Hopefully that's gonna hold the PSI I'm gonna put to it. I'm thinking it will since I got these studs. Okay, yeah, it's a lot of red, but it's gonna look pretty sweet. I got it timed. I got it torqued down. I got the valve covers on. I just gotta drop it in this beast and start bolting everything you see on here, plus all of this. It's gonna be epic. I can't wait to bolt it in. I hope you're as excited as I am. It's gonna be a beast. Hey, how's it going, guys? Hey, that's a V6, but that's not what we're here for. And I am not really a Subaru technician, but my name is Dustin. So we're gonna go ahead and put this ECU in the Mazda, and we're gonna download the software. I'm gonna pin out everything again because this is way too expensive to actually mess this thing up. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all my pin outs, all my pin assignments, redo those, turn the key, and see if we can get them ECU talking to my computer. Guys, we are connected. ECU is powered on. We're getting live readings and live numbers, and let's see if we can go through here. What you really want to look at with the main screen is your target.
that's what the ECU is going to be looking for and adjust as you get going. So yeah, I'm gonna download the map for this and should be good to go. Okay guys, I just calibrated my throttle position sensor and look at that, calibration good, calibration good. That was one of my biggest concerns. And I had the check engine light on because of that, and for right now, it is off, my friend. Cool, we're gonna keep moving forward. This is the first start of the Heltec installed ECU. It looks like I got everything figured out. If it's got RPM signal, then it'll have spark and it'll have injector pulse. So hopefully we get it right. Whoa, that did not sound good. Not sound good at all. I don't know what that was. We definitely have spark, but I don't know what that was. There's 4 TDCs. Let's see what they are. That was incredible. Okay. It says throttle 1, relax sensor mismatch setting. Drive-by-wire throttle position sensor voltage correction. And drive-by-wire throttle 1 disabled. Wideband on 2 sensor, raw minimum. Don't know what that means, but it fired. I'm not sure exactly what it did over there, but all right, I'm gonna check these out. Started today. There's a throttle by wire problem that it pops and sputters. I do have fuel, I do have spark. It does have a crank sensor code, and we're gonna go ahead and figure that out. We gotta make sure we're getting a good signal from the crank. If not, then the TDC offset angle is wrong. So, long of the short is, I'm gonna call it quits for today. We know what to look into, we know what to look for, but as the life goes on, it's date night. So you gotta learn to call it quits for your girl. I am a married man, and priority is first for sure, so keep you posted. Hello, and we're back. So to begin with, this rat's nest of a wire. Long story short, the throttle body was not working. It was just going 20%. I had my settings off on it. I'll have to show you exactly what happened, but basically I had a wire that was grounded to chassis, and they tell you in Heltec not to ground the signal to chassis, because if you think about it, that's a 5-volt loop, and that 5-volt loop is 5 volts. Have chassis ground, because what is chassis ground? A 12-volt loop, right? Anyway, other than that, I just reset something. I'll have to show you, but what I did was turn off vehicle speed sensing. If it's idling and it's not moving, you can put it to 20%. And as far as moving, it'll only go to 20%, and that's what I was dealing with. So it's a safety issue. So what I wanted to do is have full throttle all the time, so I turned that to 0 and turned off the limiter, and it worked 100%. So I installed it with the pins and stuff like that. You can see I installed it, nothing spliced but the power and ground. Everything else is pin out. It's perfect. So I still have an issue with my running rich, and I'm going to figure that out now. But now it'll start, it'll rev up, and I gotta clean up all this wire, put my intake hose back on because I'm done with that, and move forward. I'm here today to describe my frustration with this thing. A, there's a big learning curve, and B, I'm digging myself further, deeper. I didn't have spark on 2 and 3. It turned out it was just a setting. My computer just froze on me, and now I lost my cam and crank signal. It will not sync anymore, which I had it started, now it won't start. I don't know what the heck is going on, so I rerouted my ignition, I rewired, I can't even think straight, my engine position and all that sensors and...
Hello, people.
Okay, I got this thing ripping and ready. This is gonna be kind of like a montage of the first start, which is actually probably like the 196th start. But I'm actually gonna go and turn on O2 control. So here we go, we're gonna go ahead and start it. It takes a little bit to start, but I think that's normal for something that's not really tuned. All right, we got our levels, and I'm gonna go in here, and we are going to turn on O2 control. So O2, I guess it's not 02, but it's O2 control. O2 control, it's right there. Long-term fuel trim. Right there, 25%. I think that's all good. We'll go ahead and apply all this. And we go over here to our O2 control. I think it's, okay, so long-term fuel trim. ECU must be rebooted. Okay, that's right. I'm gonna go ahead and reboot this thing, just like this. Fires right up. O2 control. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do a spirited drive. .311.